several drills that you can practice at home. You can, when you're playing with your friends or your family or on teams in the future, you'll be able to use these techniques that you've learned. We hope you find them helpful.
All right, let me go ahead and hand this off to the coach. That was just a quick intro from our nurse, Teresa Alicia.
All right, so I hope everybody's doing well today. I know that this is our first Slam Dunk for Diabetes camp that we are doing virtually, so this will be very different for everyone, including myself. I'm assuming that everyone does not have a basketball rim available to them right now, or if you do, a lot of you won't have that available to you right now. So what we're going to do for today is we're going to spend about 30 minutes working on our ball handling skills and different footwork techniques, so that you guys will be able to use these things once you become able to get into the gym again, and once you're able to be around your friends and everything. So my name is Coach Anthony. I've been with Slam Dunk for about 10 years now. Got the opportunity to meet a lot of different kids, helped a lot of different people take their game to the next level. So hopefully we can continue to do that. Right now, I'll be explaining the drills, but I have an athlete with me here today. His name's Aaron Walford. He's actually my younger brother. He attends St. Lawrence High School. Currently, he's going into his senior year, and he plays for the varsity basketball as well as the varsity football team. So for those of you guys who are looking to better your skills and looking to become a part of teams, Aaron is somebody that is in a position that you guys are wanting to strive for. He's played basketball his entire life. He's been on the varsity team for the past 4 years now. So he's pretty seasoned in his skills, and he's always working on his game and getting better. So throughout the course of this time, he's going to be the one doing the drills. I'll be the one explaining it to the best of my ability. And if you guys feel like you cannot go as fast as Aaron is going, please feel free to go at your own pace. Just as long as everyone's pushing themselves, that's all that really matters, okay? So before we even pick up a basketball, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get stretched out really, really quick, okay? So I need everybody to kind of get in their own space with your basketball kind of by your feet. And this is what we're going to do. Aaron's going to do the stretches so you guys can see them. And like I said before, I'll just explain it. So the first stretch we're going to do is we're going to do your right arm across. You're going to touch your elbow. You're going to pull your elbow into your shoulder. We're all going to count to 10 while we do this. You guys should feel this in your shoulders, okay? So we're going to start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're going to switch to the other arm. We're going to do the other shoulder now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to put our feet together, and we're going to just touch our toes. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're going to have our feet apart. We're going to bend down and touch the floor. This will be the last one we do, then we'll get right into it. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so everybody you guys can pick up your basketballs, all right? Just to get a feel of the basketball, what we're going to do first is we're going to do what's called ball slaps, okay? What you guys are going to do is you're going to slap the ball almost as hard as you can with your right hand and then with your left hand. That'll be 1. We're going to do that to the count of 10. So we're going to do 10 ball slaps. By that time, we all should be extremely comfortable with having the basketball in our hand, okay? So this is what it's going to look like. We're going to slap it with our right, then we're going to slap it with our left, and that's 1, okay? We're going to do this to the count of 10. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now what we're going to do is take the basketball and we're going to go put it around our waist, all right? You can start off slow, but then as you get the rhythm, you're going to pick up and go as fast as you can. Ready? go around the waist, all right? So the object of this is we're trying to still continue to get a feel for the basketball, okay? We're not doing ball slaps anymore since it's around the waist. This is a totally different movement. So we're trying to get the feel of the basketball even before we dribble it, so that by the time we start dribbling it, we'll have a nice feel for it. We shouldn't be dribbling the ball everywhere, like off of our leg, our foot, things like that. Okay, so now we're gonna keep going around our feet together, and we're gonna go around our legs, feet together, good, okay? Good, good, good. All right, back around our waist, good. Okay, now we're gonna go around our legs again. This time it's gonna be what's called a figure 8. So we're gonna have our feet apart, and we're gonna go around both legs, okay? If you guys can see that, he's going around both of his legs. All right, just kind of like you're dribbling in between your legs, but the ball's not bouncing, all right? So, all right, you can stop. Now, I'm not sure if everybody's familiar with what's called a triple threat or an athletic stance, but in every sport you have an athletic stance, which means your knees are bent, your back is straight, and you are ready to make a move. Now, in the game of basketball, the lowest person wins, whether you're on offense or defense, all right? If you're on defense and you become lower than the ball handler in your defensive stance, chances are you'll be quicker to the spot than the person dribbling the basketball. Same concept goes when you guys are dribbling the basketball. If you dribble the ball lower than the person that's guarding you, chances are you'll have more control over the ball and you'll be able to get to your spot more efficiently, okay? So we're gonna practice what's called a triple threat position, all right? If you're right-handed, like Aaron is right-handed, okay? So the basketball is going to be on his right side, all right, in what's called his shooting pocket. That way, if he's comfortable with shooting, he can shoot the ball. If he wants to dribble, he can dribble the ball. Or if he wants to pass, he can pass the ball. But he's ready to do all three of those things in a triple threat position. So can I see you guys get in your triple threat stance really quick? Everybody should be in triple threat. Okay, good, good. All right, now that everybody understands what triple threat position is, I have to mention what a pivot foot is, okay? Now your pivot foot is the foot that never leaves the ground, okay? The pivot foot's the foot that never leaves the ground. So I'm gonna try to get the camera on his feet. If I can see, it's a lot of light out here. I'll just keep it this way. All right, so he's gonna use, which foot do you wanna use as your pivot foot? All right, he's gonna use his left foot as his pivot foot. So his left foot's not gonna leave the ground. So if you're in triple threat, I'll say step through low, okay? So with a low step through, he's gonna bring the ball below his knees, stay on his pivot foot, and he's gonna jab one direction. That's a low step through, okay? So if I'm playing defense on him and he does a low step through, I have to move my feet in order to try to keep up with where I think he's going to go, okay? So let's try this out. Triple threat, all right? Step through low, gonna jab, okay? Now, he's gonna jab the other way when I say step through high. So you're jabbing one way, keeping your left foot down. When I say step through high, you're gonna jab the other way, still keeping your left foot down, okay? Still keeping your left foot down. Here we go. Step through low, step through high. Good, step through low, step through high. Good, keep going, keep going. We're gonna do this for at least 1 minute. I want everybody to continue, okay? Good, we're still stepping through low, stepping through high. If you guys ever watch NBA or WNBA games, you guys will see players catch the ball while they're catch the ball and make this move before they even dribble the basketball, okay? All right, we can all stop. All right, that's just to get our footwork together so we know before we make a move, we have to set our defender up with our feet first and not the basketball first, okay? So now that we have that, we can actually start putting the basketball on the ground, all right? So everybody's gonna be in triple threat again, okay? Now, we have to be able to dribble with both of our hands equally, right? So we're gonna practice that. What we're gonna do is, since we're all in triple threat, the lowest person wins, so we're gonna keep the basketball. When we dribble it, we're gonna keep it below our knees, okay? Basketball's always gotta stay below our knees. So you're gonna pound the ball into the ground. You can go. You're gonna pound the ball, keeping your eyes up so you can see the entire floor. All right, good, good. If I get my hand here, it's a nice strong dribble. So even though I'm slapping his arm, the dribble's not messing up, okay? It's a nice strong pound dribble into the ground with your right hand. Now you're gonna dribble it all the way up to your shoulders, okay? The ball is still under control. Ball's still under control, even though he's dribbling a lot higher now, okay? low dribble below your ankle. Good. So the ball is still under control. Low dribble, medium dribble to high dribble. Okay, good. All right, stop. Triple threat. All right, let's see if everybody forgot this yet. Step through low. Step through high. Step through low. Step through high. All right, good. Now we're going to do the same thing with our left hand now. We just dribbled with our right hand on 3 different levels. We're now going to do the same thing with our left, okay? This might be a little bit more challenging for those of you who are right-handed, and the right side might have been more challenging for those of you who are left-handed. But like I said, we have to work both of our hands, okay? So here we go. We're going to use our opposite hand this time with dribbling. Triple threat. All right, now we have to sweep through, which is show everybody what a sweep through looks like. Sweep through and then dribble with our other hand, okay? Minus the step through. We're just gonna sweep the ball through and not our legs, okay? So we're gonna dribble at our knees, left hand. Ready? Sweep through and dribble. There we go, good. We're pounding the ball into the ground, under control. Remember, like I said before, if I slap at his hand, this isn't going to mess his dribble up at all right? It's not messing his dribble up at all, because he's pounding the ball into the ground. All right, let's go at your shoulders now. At your shoulders. Ball still pounding into the ground. His eyes are up. He's in a nice athletic stance. His knees are bent. Good. His eyes are up. We're going to dribble at below our knees now. To our ankles. So that's a nice low dribble. Same concept. Knees bent, eyes up. Good. Triple threat. Step through low. Step through high. Step through low. And step through high. Okay, good. Now, what we're going to do is we're gonna put those things together, and then we're gonna add one more new thing in before I give you guys a little bit of a break. I know most of you guys are outside and it's getting a little hot, so we're gonna do one more thing before I give you guys a break. Okay? Now, it's gonna be a continuous dribble, so that means you guys can't stop at all. Obviously, if you mess up, just go grab your basketball and then come right back to your spot. But this is going to be a continuous dribble with both our right and left hand, okay? So you guys are going to pretty much going to be like Simon says. You guys are going to do whatever move I scream out, all right? So here we go, based on the things that we've already done, okay? So here we go. It's going to be continuous now. Triple threat, all right. Rip through low. Step through high. Right hand dribble at your knees, go. All right, good. It's going to be continuous. It's going to last for 3 full minutes. All right. Now, I know Aaron can dribble a little quicker than that, so I want you guys to see him pushing himself. All right, just dribble a little quicker. Good. Up high to your shoulders. Good. Below your knees. Good. So we got low to high. We have to be able to change the distance of our dribbles. Up high again. Good. Yep. Now, without stopping your dribble, without stopping, you're going to cross over to your left hand and go a low dribble. Good. You see how he crossed over? Still going up high. Good. Down low. Cross over to your other hand. Dribbling down low again. Yep. We're going to do both hands one more time. Good. Up high. Down low. And up high. And crossover. Last time through. Slow dribble again. Good. Up high. Good job. Remember, if this is too fast for you, go at your own pace. It's all about pushing yourself. Last one down low. It's all about pushing yourself. As long as feel like you're getting better, that's all that matters. And triple threat. Step through low. Step through high. Step through high. Step through low. I know I kind of confused them with that one. We'll work on it. It's okay. All right. So, like I said at the beginning, these drills are designed to help you guys continue to keep your ball handles nice and tight. I know when I was growing up, the big thing was for all guards to be able to handle the ball. If you're a point guard, you handle the ball. If you're a shooting guard, you handle the ball. If you're a small forward, some guys might be able to handle the ball. Other guys might not. And for the power forwards and centers, it was not a big thing for them to be able to handle the ball at all when I was a kid. But now that the game is kind of going in a different direction, it's really important that everybody learns how to handle the basketball, because you never know when it might be your opportunity to get out of a sticky situation or anything like that when it comes to going around defenders. Okay, so it's really important that you guys continue to polish up your handles. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a small break. I believe Dennis has another clip lined up for you guys if you guys need to get a drink of water or anything. But when we come back, it's going to be like a 2-minute break. When we come back, we're going to take our ball handling exercise to another level. We're going to start going behind our back and between our legs and things like that. Okay? So you guys have about a 2-minute break. Then we'll come back right back and get right back into it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start playing this video.
Exercise is so very important for everyone, for all our children, our teens, and adults. Did you know that kids should be getting 60 minutes, 1 hour of exercise every day? And adults should be getting 30 minutes of exercise every day. So our weather's gotten so much better. It's so nice out. If you're not outside playing, going for walks, riding your bikes, see if you can get somebody to go with you so that you can enjoy this beautiful weather. Now, exercise is great for all of us, but when you have diabetes, it changes things a little bit. We do need to have you watch your blood sugars a little bit closer. So you want to check that blood sugar before you start to play, like you do at school before PE class. You want to check your blood sugars. You want to also check your blood sugar during the sport. So about every 30 minutes you take a break, kind of depending upon what the intensity has been at that point. But you'll need to take a break and check your blood sugar and make sure that it's at the level it should be. You'll also want to be checking the blood sugars after the sport also. So if the sport is longer than 30 minutes, check before and then check every 30 minutes. And then you'll want to check later on afterwards as well. So in general, what should your blood sugar be before you start to play? A good starting point, our office, we recommend 120. But if that sport or that activity is going to be really intense, then maybe you want to have it 150 or 180. Or some people even go a little bit higher. Just depends upon what works for you.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Coach,
All right.
go ahead.
Oh, you ready? Okay. So hopefully everybody got the opportunity to get a drink. If you didn't, then you got the chance to take it easy for at least 2 minutes. So what we're going to do is take it up a notch. All right. Since we got the basic ball handles out of the way, it's time to start going in between our legs and behind our back and things like that. Okay. So we are going to start off once again in triple threat position. All right. Right side, knees bent, back straight, and eyes are up. What Aaron's going to do now is he's going to take his right hand only. You're only going to do this with your right, or you know what? It doesn't even matter what hand you choose to use because we're going to use both of them. So Aaron's going to choose one hand and he's going to go around one leg only using little dribbles, very little dribbles. All right, ready? Go. He's going to show you guys what this looks like. Very small dribbles around one leg only. Okay, this is going to help us get consistency with our dribbles. All right, now you're going to switch to your other hand. Good. This is going to be called a figure 8 dribble. Figure 8 dribble. So it helps us maintain control of the basketball with our right and our left hand. Okay, triple threat. Okay, good. Now what you guys are going to do is, instead of going, just went backwards around your legs, right? You're going to switch and go the other direction around your legs. So instead of going backwards around, you're going to go forwards around now. Ready? Go. Doesn't matter what hand you start with. And this is a little tougher than going behind. Okay, switch hands. Good. Good. Now, if you guys cannot keep your eyes up on this one, that's perfectly fine. This is more about ball control than a game situation. Okay, this is more so helping you guys get more creative with the basketball. Triple threat. All right, now we're gonna put that together, and we're not gonna go around just one leg, but we're gonna go both. Okay, so we're gonna go around right, then left, with little dribbles. All right, ready, set, go. Good. As you guys can see, his feet are still at least shoulder width apart, and his knees are still bent, so that gives him more space to put the ball in between his legs and less error to mess up his dribble because his feet are so far apart and his knees are bent. If you guys, if your back is hurting right now, you probably need to bend your knees a little bit more, okay? If you're having a hard time getting the ball through your legs, you probably need to spread your legs out a little bit more, okay? And stop. Let's see if we forgot this. Triple threat, step too low, step too high. Step too low, and step too high. Okay, good. Now, what we're going to do is, we're gonna actually dribble between our legs now. So we're gonna take 2 dribbles. I don't care what hand you guys choose to use first. We're gonna take 2 dribbles, then dribble between our legs, switching to the other hand, okay? Once we have the ball in our other hand, we're gonna take 2 more dribbles, put the ball through our other leg, and keep it in that hand. So we're gonna keep that, that movement going. 2 dribbles between the legs, 2 dribbles between the legs, 2 dribbles between the legs, okay? We have to make sure we put the ball through both of our legs when we go between. So if we're using our left hand, we have to put it through our right leg. And if we're using our right hand, we have to put it through our left leg, okay? We have to make sure we're able to do both, all right? We're gonna do that for about a minute, and then we'll switch, okay? So I'll put the camera back on Aaron. All right, remember, we always start in triple threat. 2 dribbles between the legs. Ready, set, go. 2 dribbles between, good. And if you mess up, that's perfectly fine. That only means you're getting better. So, you know, just grab your basketball, right back to your spot, and continue to push yourself. Yep, 2 dribbles between. Now, you, Aaron, you can speed it up a little bit, just so they can see you pushing yourself. And if you guys can't go this fast, that's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that, as long as you guys get to see him pushing himself. All right, so it's 2 dribbles between. Now, his 2 dribbles are quick. If you guys can't do the 2 dribbles that quick, that's also perfectly fine. Good, good. Yep, couple more seconds at this. And stop. Okay, the next one we're gonna do. Now, the 2 dribbles between your legs. That's a really, really good move if you guys are dribbling down the court and you have a defender or 2 in front of you. You guys can stop really quick, take your 2 dribbles, go between your legs, and change directions really quick. So that's a good drill to do if your go-to move is a between the legs move. All right, so before we get to behind the back, we actually have to do a crossover dribble, which I should have done before we did between the legs, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we have to be able to cross over, not only from right to left, but also from left to right. So what we're gonna do is work on a side-to-side dribble and mix it in with a crossover. So we're perfectly comfortable with cradling the ball from side to side in one hand before we even get to the crossover. All right, so like I said before, we start off in triple threat, and we're gonna go right or left hand. It doesn't matter which one. You're gonna go side to side dribble. You're just gonna dribble from side to side with your right or your left hand. Okay, this makes us comfortable cradling the ball. Okay, now when I say crossover, you're gonna switch to your left hand or your other hand, and you're gonna do the exact same thing. All right, and switch. So he's just crossed over to the opposite hand, and he did not have to pick his dribble up at all. So we're doing the same movement with both hands. We have to be able to work both of our hands the same way. Okay, and we're gonna cross over again, cross, same thing, good. Now when I say go, just like we did 2 dribbles crossover, we're gonna do we did 2 dribbles between the legs. We're gonna do 2 dribbles crossover now. So it's 2 dribbles crossover. As you get a rhythm, you can speed it up and go a little quicker. All right, ready? Go. 2 dribbles crossover. 1, 2, cross. Good. Yep. This is also a good move for the same concept. If you have 2 defenders in front of you, come to a stop, give them a side-to-side dribble, and go right around them. Good. And triple threat. Okay, so now instead of going side to side, it's just going to be a very, very low and very, very tight crossover. Okay, now when we do low and tight crossovers. It's important for us to keep the basketball. Now, our feet should be at least shoulder width apart. It's important for us to keep the basketball in between the distance of our feet. So we should not be dribbling outside of the length of our body, okay? We should keep the ball nice and tight so it stays within the confines of our legs. All right, so we're gonna cross over from right to left or left to right as quickly as we possibly can, keeping the ball nice and tight in between the distance of our legs. Ready, set, go. Good, good, yep. Quick little crossovers, quick little crossovers. Now, if you guys find it easier to keep the ball in one spot and just dribble from right with your right to left hand, just pound it from right to left hand and not side to side, that also works. We can get the swing of the ball next. Okay, good, good. A couple more seconds and stop. Okay, last thing we're gonna do. This is the last drill we're gonna do, and we'll take it up even further tomorrow when we get back. This is gonna be a behind the back dribble. Okay, if now behind the back and a wraparound are two separate things. Okay, so I'll show you guys. Well, Aaron will show you guys a wraparound first. So a wraparound dribble is where you literally take the ball and you wrap it all the way around your back, so the ball never dribbles behind you. That's not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do that today. We're gonna do an actual behind the back dribble. So the ball bounces directly. You can show them. The ball bounces directly behind your back, so your feet are still shoulder width apart. Okay. So we're gonna start off in triple threat. And like I said before, you guys take your time and do these things. It's perfectly fine. All right. We're gonna take 2 dribbles and go behind our back with both our right and left hand. So it's 2 dribbles behind the back, 2 dribbles behind the back. And we'll finish up with this one, okay? Ready, set, go. Good, 2 dribbles behind, yep. Making sure we can always see things that are in front of us, always keeping a nice, firm grip on the basketball. We should have complete control over the ball by this point. Good, good, as you guys can see, he's got the exact same posture for every single dribble. Every single dribble, exact same posture. 2 dribbles and behind the back. Good job. We're gonna go for a couple more seconds here. And stop. All right, great. So these, like I said before, these things, you guys can do these things every single day. This is just the beginning phase of our ball handling workout. When we meet again tomorrow, we'll review most of the things we did today. But a lot of things that we're going to do tomorrow, we'll take it up another notch so that you guys are better prepared to start your seasons or go out for your teams or whatever your goal is. You guys will be better prepared after these 2 days. So tomorrow's going to be a little bit harder than today was. So I want to make sure that you guys are mentally prepared, okay? We probably will attempt to do a 2-ball dribble. So if you guys have more than 1 basketball at home, if you guys have 2 basketballs, you might want to have both basketballs handy because my plan is for us to get into 2-ball dribble tomorrow where we dribble at the exact same time with both hands. So that'll be pretty tough. So that's all that we have for today. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. This is amazing. I feel like everybody got better, got me back into the swing of things. So thank you all very much.
Thank you, Coach. Anyone have any questions before we end the session for today?